Good afternoon and welcome back to ICAI classes. And we continue with reported speech. So as I already told you, today's session overview will be like this. I go through the slides that we did yesterday so that you recall the rules. Then I have a short video to show you. Then we will do the question papers. Okay, I think as much as time we have, we will do the question papers. So I'm not going to say just two papers or three papers. We will do all of them for the grammar part alone. Okay, so here we go. Let me share my screen. Yeah. Yeah, I know I'm sharing it. Just give me a minute. I'll go back to. Yeah, I'll run through the slides from the beginning so that you recall all the rules, right? So this is reported speech, or what we call as indirect speech. Okay, he said, I am playing. He said that he was playing. So, you know, the am is to be verbs. Is, was, were, are called to be verbs. Wherever it will fit in, that's the verb we need to use. So, am becomes was. She said that, okay, she said, I am painting. She said that painting. Just a minute. My PowerPoint is going haywire. I don't know why. There is some kind of disturbance. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. I'll stop sharing and I'll share it again. Oh. Yeah. Just give me a minute. I don't know what's going wrong. Yeah. Maybe because of the fluctuation. I'm not too sure. Now let me share again. Yeah, here we are. Oh. Yes. And here we go. So this is what we saw as the first slide. And she said that she was painting. That's for she said, I am painting. Okay. Then we move on. Oh. Just wait. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. He said, I did this exercise last night. He said that he had done that exercise the previous night. So we use had done only because this is a work that has been already done. Therefore, had done. Okay. The inspector said, I am glad to be with you today. The inspector said that he was glad to be with me that day. Okay. So as I already said, the moment you look at the question sentence, find out how many words you have to change. So when you look at this, when you look at this slide, you see that has to be included, was has to be added, me that day has to be said. So there are 3, 4, 5 words that have got to be changed. Yeah. I'm going to share again because there's something that's happened to my. Oof. Oh my God. Hi, Priyamada. I don't know. My computer's acting cranky. It's moving by its. I mean, it closes, opens by itself. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I will log out and come in again. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. Still moving the same way. I am live, but I don't know. This is behaving so cranky. I don't know what to do. Look at that. I don't know if I can do it. Okay, let me try. I'm sharing now. Oh. Yeah, hello, welcome back. There was a technical glitch and my computer started acting crankily. Now here we are. The inspector said, I am glad to be with you today. And you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 words have changed because he was glad is one. Then with me that day. Okay. So that's how we need to change. Now let's move on. What changes did you notice? Omission of commas, because we remove the commas in the reported speech. Usage of that is important. Then change of pronoun. Now look at this. A speaker's word can be reported in 2 ways. In the direct speech, exact words of speaker, the teacher said to Rajesh, you have a bright future. Indirect speech, What the speaker has said without using the exact words, the teacher told Rajesh that he had a bright future. Okay. Change of tense. Changing tense is important. My friends say he is very handsome. My friends say that he is very handsome. Oh, I think it's still creating trouble. Okay, without the slideshow, I'll call out the rules. I'll do that. I don't want to waste time. Just give me a minute. I'll stop sharing. Yeah, I'll stop sharing. Just give me a minute and I will use my mobile to share my slide if I can. Just give me a minute. I think that makes sense. I can't hold back on this. Yeah, I'll try. If it's not going to behave well, then I'll change over to mobile. Okay, my friends say he is very handsome. My friends say that he is very handsome. So when it's a present tense and for sure, then you use just present tense. My granny will say, you need to eat well. My granny will say that you need to eat well. Because grannies will always say that and therefore it doesn't change. Okay. Now look at this. Okay, to touch it. Okay. If the reporting verb is in the past tense, in the direct speech statement, then the verbs within the inverted commas will undergo corresponding changes in the indirect speech statements. I always tell my students, don't worry about the rules. Have the rules in your mind, be aware of the rules, but when you change the sentence, do it as a wholesome sentence, then you will be right. Okay. I also tell my students, have a quick cross check to see if your sentence is right. You can do that. That will help you know whether your sentence is right or wrong. For example, it's like simple math. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. Now look at, for example, the sentence. The girl said the flower is pretty. So I have to change it to reported speech. The girl said that the flower was pretty. So I change it to direct speech again. If I am getting the same sentence as in the question, then my answer is right. The girl said that the flower was pretty. Now, change it to direct speech. The girl said, comma, inverted commas, the flower is pretty, close commas. Okay, so you need to cross check when you write your answers to see that to check whether your answer is right or wrong. Now, present continuous becomes past continuous. Let's look at that. The old man said the rain is falling very heavily. The old man said that the rain was falling very heavily. Now, present perfect. The principal said all the students have passed. The principal said that all the students had passed. Am I sharing? No? Yeah? Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. The principal said all the students have passed. The principal said that all the students had passed. So have becomes had. Now simple past. Rohan said Sheetal arrived yesterday. So this is an action that has already happened. Okay. So when you change it to past perfect, Rohan said that Sheetal had arrived the previous day. So yesterday becomes the previous day. Modals change into their past forms. Let's see how. He said she can dance. He said that she could dance. So can becomes could. Now the son formula. This is something that I told you yesterday. First person subject, second person object, third person, there's no change. If subject of the quoted words is in first person, then it will change according to the subject of the reported verb. For example, he said to me, I like coffee. He told me that he liked coffee. So the he changes and like becomes past tense, just that. If subject of the quoted words is in second person, then it will change according to the object of the reporting verb, right? He said to me, you look happy. He told that I looked happy. So he told me that I looked happy. Okay. If the subject of the quoted words is in third person, then there will be no change. He said to me, she has already left. He told me that she had already left. The example here has omitted the mean because it's understood, but you can also write the mean. There's no harm in it. Okay. Subject first person. I said, I want to consult my parents. I said that I wanted to consult my parents. I wanted to. You see, the arrows will let you know how the pronouns are changing. That's important for you. You said, I want to consult my parents. You said that you wanted to consult. You said that you wanted to consult your parents. So the you and the your and the I and the my play a very important role while you change into reported speech. You have to be very careful about it. She said, I want to consult my parents. She said that she wanted to consult her parents. Okay. Now object second person. Anil said to me, your parents are waiting for you. Anil told me that my parents were waiting for me. The moment you look at the direct speech sentence, please count the number of things that you need to change. Count the number of things that you need to notice. And after you change, check whether you've changed all of them. Okay, that is important. Yeah. The next one, Anil said to you, your parents are waiting for you. Anil told you that your parents were waiting for you. Anil said to him, your parents are waiting for you. Anil told him that his parents were waiting for him. I'm repeating these rules so that you're aware of it, okay? Not that you need to memorize them. Now look at the third person, there is no change. I said to you, he should be trusted. I told you that he should be trusted. She said she is looking for a job. She said that she was looking for a job. Now change of adverbs. I give you a minute. Just read through that. Post done if you have read it. Done. Yeah. Just give me a minute. I'm looking at your questions. Yeah, and here we are. Yes. Done. Super. I move on. Change of adverbs. Now let's see how these rules are applied. Okay, unless you look at that, you may not know how to change it. He said, I shall discuss this matter next week. So whenever I ask you, notice the words that you need to change, look at the underlined words. That's how you need to notice so that you remember to change them. He said that he would discuss that matter the following week. Now shall has been changed to would. Why? Because shall is in the future here. It depends on the context. Therefore, it's would. Now, she said, we shifted to this house 2 weeks ago. She said that they had shifted. You can notice very, very clearly, if the action is something that has already been done, then you use had and the ed word. He said that they had shifted to that house 2 weeks before. Interrogative sentences, this is very, very, very important because interrogative sentences are tricky sentences. And for you to change the interrogative sentence, you must be very careful. Now let's look at that. A question is changed into a statement. Only if it gets changed to a statement, it will be yeah, these examples were done earlier. Tarun, I'm just running through the same slides so that you remember, recall the, the rules and you are aware of it. Okay. A question is changed into a statement. Now, question sentences are very, very tricky. You need to be very careful about it. Just look at the things that get changed, the way they get changed. She said, are you writing a poem? She asked me whether I was writing a poem. Look at the way it has been changed. If you say, are you? Then that is a question. But it is here it is whether I was writing a poem. So if or whether must be used when it is a question sentence. I said to him, do you know when she will go home? I asked him if he knew when she would go home. So if he knew when she would go home. Okay. Look at the way it's changed. And that's important. In case of question word like who, how, where, etc., same word is used to introduce the reported speech. Now look at that. Where do you live? She asked me. She asked me where I lived. If you put a had there, where I had lived, then that becomes a question sentence, right? She asked me where I lived. Now he asked, how do you write poems? He asked me how I wrote poems. Look at the order of the words in the question sentence. How do you write poems? If you have the verb after the WH word, okay, then that's a question sentence. The verb after the WH word. Now, what are the WH words? When, what, where, why, who. These are WH words. Like, who are you? Who is that? How are you? Okay. After the WH word, you must have the verb. That is called a question sentence. Okay. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Okay. Now look at it. He asked me whether I was writing a poem. Whereas in the direct speech sentence, you see, are you writing a poem? Okay. Now, oh, it's away from the shared one. Okay. Okay. I said to him, do you know when she will go home? I asked him if he knew when she would go home. If he knew when she would go home. So that's the way it's changed. Okay, now look at this. Where do you live? She asked me. She asked me where I lived. He asked, how do you write poems? He asked me how I wrote poems. This is very, very, very important. The more you read the number of these kind of sentences, especially the question sentences and the answer sentences, you will know how to change it. That's the only way. And your study material has enough number of exercises to work on. Please do those exercises so that you are able to understand and be aware of the rules. Now, these are imperative sentences. Can you please repeat the last topic? The last topic was question sentences. How to change question sentences in reported speech. That was what we were talking about, Ayushi. Now we move on to imperative sentences. Now, the verb is changed to ask, advise, request. The tense remains the same. The verb is put in the infinitive too. I said, take your seat. I asked him to take his seat. The moment you read the sentence and you know it is an imperative sentence, you must use to with the verb. I asked him to take his seat. He said, give me some food, please. He requested me to give him some food. That's not visible in the slide because it's gone down. So I am saying it. He requested me to give him some food. So this to plus verb is a very important one in imperative sentences. In question sentences, it is if or whether. Okay, now let's move on to exclamatory sentence. Okay. He said, how beautiful a place. He exclaimed with joy that it was a very beautiful place. So you add words very, okay, with joy because you understand what it means. Rohan said, alas, his father died. Rohan exclaimed that his father had died. Okay. Now about the captain said to his men, stand at ease. Okay. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Wait. I'll pull it down. Uh-oh. Yeah, here we are. Yes. Let's check what we have learned, and this is what we are going to do now. Change the following into indirect speech. The air hostess said, the hijackers tried to frighten the passengers. Okay, I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Now it is 2:28. Okay, and I'll give you 5 minutes, 2:33. Quickly change these and let's see if you are right. Come on fast. 5 minutes. Quick. I'm also writing the answers. Once you've done, say you finish, write it in your notebook so that if you make mistakes, you can correct them and that will be for a kind of revision for you. Okay? Okay. Just give me a minute. I don't know why it goes cranky. Yeah. Okay, okay, you do the exercise. Just post finished if you've done it. Right side of words not visible. No, now it will be visible, I guess. Of course, this is really behaving so badly. Yeah. See, you have to bear with me because so this is for Sagar. The captain ordered his men. You don't say ordered to his men. Okay? You can just say the captain ordered his men. Okay, after we finish this, I'll show you a video so that I give rest to this PowerPoint and it stops acting like this. Okay? Not visible, I'm sure. Okay, I'll play it again then. Just give me a minute. I'll stop sharing. Yeah. Okay, I will play the video, so I think we won't have much trouble with that. PowerPoint. Oh, where is that? Yeah, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I don't know. This is not. Now the air hostess said, I'm going to give you the answers. Are you ready? You can. I don't know if. Okay. The air hostess said that the hijackers tried to frighten the passengers. Okay. Now, The captain said to his men, stand at ease. The captain told his men to stand at ease. Somebody had said the captain said to his men, the captain said to his men to stand at ease. Okay. She said to the wizard, do you believe in ghosts? She asked the wizard if he believed in ghosts. Okay. Now look at this. Quickly write the reporting verbs that you can think of. I think we did this even in the beginning. So we are not going to do it again. Now look at this. So said can have such alternate reporting verbs. Replied, exclaimed, whispered, stated, declared, affirmed, yelled, answered. This depends on the context as to which reporting verb you can use. Now, here are more exercises for you. Okay, these are multiple choices. Don't worry, or let me make it very clear for you. In your question paper, you won't have multiple choice. You will only have changes to direct or indirect. We will see that in a moment after we finish the exercises that are here. But in order to give you the understanding of the change, the understanding of the possible mistakes that you might make, I have made this into a multiple choice question for you to choose the right one so that you learn how to eliminate. I get up every morning at 7 o'clock, Peter said. So I'm going to do this for you so that you understand how to convert. I get up every morning at 7 o'clock, Peter said. Now look at the options here. Peter said he got up every morning at 7 o'clock. Okay. B. Peter said I got up every morning at 7 o'clock. Okay. C. Peter said he had got up every morning at 7 o'clock. C is not right because had is not wanted there at all. Okay. So we eliminate C. Now let's look between A and B. I get up every morning at 7 o'clock, Peter said. Peter said he got up every morning at 7 o'clock. I think this completes the change. Let's look at B. Peter said I got up. Okay, so now you know what's wrong. It should be Peter said he got up, not I got up. Therefore, B is wrong. A is the right answer. So this kind of negotiation helps you process your learning. And that's the reason why I've given it as a multiple choice. In your exam, let me repeat, you will be given only change from direct to indirect or from indirect to direct. This is given to you so that you understand how to really find out which is the right one. Okay, now I move on to the next one. Do this. This again is a multiple choice. Find out which is the right answer and you can post it. I'll wait for your right answers. Just give me a minute. I'm getting into your question. Yeah, finished. Let me check. Tom said, I want to visit my friends this weekend. Tom said he wants. Okay, wants is wrong, so we'll eliminate A. Tom said he wanted to visit his friends that weekend. Okay, let's look at the C. Tom said he wanted to visit his friends this weekend. This weekend is wrong. C is wrong. So what is right? Only B. Yes. No, it cannot be Tom visits. It's Kaustubh. It has to be wanted to. Only B is right. I'm teaching you how to eliminate it. Okay. Now let's look at the next sentence. Quick. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Yeah, Vaishnavi, Chitrang, Madan, Mada, Madhya. Yeah. Quick, I want all of you to post your answers. I'm waiting for you. Quick. Divya, question paper will not have multiple choice. Okay. This is for your understanding. Don't expect the same kind of question. Your study material has a variety of sentences. Do them all. The answers are there at the back. Check whether, Divya, your answer is wrong. Quick. Yeah, so yes, B is the right one. Why? Let's look at the first one. He asked me, if had I finished, the word order is wrong. Therefore, A is wrong. He asked me if I had finished reading. Yeah, have has become had. If I had finished reading the newspaper. So B is right. See, he asked me if I finished reading, the have is not there. Have changing to had is not there. Therefore, it's wrong. So let's look at that. The other one. They said, we've lived here for a long time. Okay. Quickly change. And post your answer. Yeah. Waiting for you. Waiting for you. Yeah, Jyoti, you're right. Change this one. See? Okay, okay. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, so many of you have written the right answer. I'm really happy. Atul, you are wrong. It's neither A nor B. Look at that. We've lived here for a long time. A says, they said, they have. Okay, have is already there in the reported speech. It should be had, not have. Therefore, A is wrong. Look at B. They said they lived. So again, has or had or have is not there. Therefore, B is wrong. Only C is right because it says very clearly, they said they had lived there for a long time. C is the answer. Abhinav, get to know why you're wrong. Have must become had. That's important. Here must become there. Without that, the sentence is wrong. Tarun, your answer is wrong. They had lived there. Yeah, you're right. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Okay, next one. Look at the next one. Quick. I'll give you 2 minutes. Yeah. Quick. Oh, here I'm getting multiple answers, A or B or C. No. So how will you decide here? The question sentence says, I am studying English a lot at the moment. Okay. So it has to be that moment. Which sentence has that moment? A and C. But C is not right because Jerry said I was studying. The pronoun has to be he was. You understand? See, I have explained it threadbare. Bhumika, how can A and B be the same? At the moment is what B says. It has to be at that moment. They are not the same, Bhumika. Okay. Now let me move on. Quick. Okay. These are not multiple choice. You have 5 sentences here and you need to change them. I'm going to wait for you. I will give you 5 minutes. So I will wait till 2:53. Quick. Come on fast. Yeah, Mazum, your question is right. It says the moment, right? The moment means at that moment. Therefore, you have to say that. The moment means now, this minute, okay? Therefore, it changes to that. It's understood. The moment changes to that moment. When I say the moment, it means it is this moment. Therefore, it changes to that. Okay. Now, do one thing. Write it in your notebooks. Don't post here. Because when I say the answers, you may be able to correct it. And you will understand. You learn the process. Okay. So don't post here. Here in the chat box, you'll only post done or finished. Okay. Write it in your notebooks so that you remember how these are special sentences. Will help you understand how to change. Okay. Quick. And I told you I'm giving you 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll wait till 54. You just post finish here and I will call out the answers for you to check. Done? Only 2 have said done. I want the others to post. I've told you, I think I've told you more than 5 times. MCQ type of questions was given to you so that you understand the process of changing. That's a part of learning. But in your exam, you will only be question sentences, change it to reported or change to direct. Okay, finished? Super. Okay, now I'm calling out answers. He says that Switzerland is the heaven on earth. There's no past tense for that because it's a universal statement. Then the shopkeeper says prices are shooting up alarmingly. The shopkeeper said that the prices are shooting up alarmingly. This again does not change to past tense. She said nobody can solve the problem. She said that nobody could. Can becomes could. Anthony said, Martin has gone home. Anthony said that Martin had gone home. Has becomes had. Had gone home. Okay. She said, I shall be taking a test. She said that she would be. You remember we had a similar sentence? She would be taking a test. The shall becomes would here because it's in the future. Okay, now let's look at another group of sentences. These are question sentences. You need to be very careful while changing it. Come on, I'll give you 5 minutes. Quick. Can we change are to where? Yes, you can change, but it depends on the sentence. Sentence 2 in the previous bunch, no. Super Diksha. So when you correct your own sentences, you understand what's the right one. Okay. Gone, not changed, went. Okay, you finish this. I'll go back to the previous slide and then look at that. Quick, write it in your notebooks so that when I call out answers, it'll be easy for you to correct them and also refer to it whenever you have a doubt. Okay. Yeah, I give you a minute more. Yeah, you can change said to told. Yes. But you should not say told to me, told me, because many people use to plus told. That shouldn't be done. So you're finished, post done, and I will give you the answers. Yeah, done. Yeah, I'll wait for a minute more because I didn't see many of you posting. Quick. Yeah, okay. Now I'm calling out the answers. You may check your answers. He says, oh, the man asked, you can say me or me is also understood. Either way. The man asked me if my father was at home. If my father was at home, that's important. The clerk asked his manager, shall I email this letter again, sir? The clerk asked his manager if he should email that letter again. if he should email that letter again. Okay. Third one, she said, will you tell me what it means, David? She asked David if he would tell her what it meant. Let me repeat. This is a very tricky one. She said, will you tell me what it means, David? She asked David, she asked David, would he tell her what it meant? Would he tell her? He must be there. If he would tell her, no. If, yeah, if he would tell her, yes, you're right. Surya, you are right. If he would tell her what it meant. She said to me, how have you done the sum? She asked me how I had done that sum. Isha, I made it. Why? What's wrong? How I had done that sum. Okay, the policeman asked the stranger who he was and where he came from. Who he was and where he came from. Second answer, the clerk asked his manager if he should email that letter again. Okay? Yeah, now let's move on. You have imperative or exclamatory sentences. Quick. I will give you 5 minutes. For policeman, wait. For the policeman inquired, it can be inquired also. It can be asked also. You can use whether if the context will agree. Okay, now I move on to question 3. Oof. She said, will you tell me what it means, David? She asked if I would tell her what it. She asked if. Ooh. 1 minute. Let me write it down and see. Okay. She said, will you tell me? She asked David if he would tell her what it meant. If he would tell her what it meant. Okay. Could you please repeat the answers? Again, oh my God. Okay. The man said, is your father at home? The man asked if my father was at home. Just give me a minute. Yeah. So the second one, the clerk asked his manager, shall I email this letter again, sir? The clerk asked his manager if he should email that letter again. Third sentence. She said, will you tell me what it means, David? She asked David if he would tell her what it meant. Now the fourth one. She said to me, how have you done the sum? She asked me how I had done that sum. The policeman inquired the stranger. It can also be asked the stranger who I was and where I came from. Or the policeman asked the stranger who he was and where he came from. Let me repeat. The policeman asked the stranger who he was and where he came from. Who he was and where he came from. Okay. Now let's move on to exclamatory sentences. And I will give you 5 minutes. Okay, I give you 5 minutes break and we will join after 5 minutes. Quick. Yeah, but I'm not going away. It's just 5 minutes, right? They want a break, let them have. Yeah. Yeah, welcome back after the break. Divya, let me answer your question. PPT, I don't share, upload on the BOS because I take the best of the resources and I don't look for copyrights. Okay. You can take screenshots if you want, but I cannot share it on a common platform because if I have to share it, I must take permission from the resource people. So that's not possible. That's exactly what I've been telling you. I cannot upload these. It's okay if you can take a screenshot or if you can note it down. I cannot share it because I've collected information from several sources, and copyright will become an issue for me and for the institute. So I can't share it. Okay. Now it's 3:07 and I give you 5 minutes to do these exercises. You have 5 sentences. Quick. These are exclamatory sentences. Write in your notebook so that you will have a reference, ready reference as to what's right and what's wrong. If you have written it rightly, then you will understand that it's easy for you. If it's wrong, then you will know why you were wrong. So write it in your notebooks. Don't post here. Just say finished or done. Done? Yeah, I'll wait for a few more to post here. Yeah. I'm waiting for some of you to post because I have very few who have said done. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now let me tell you the answers. The wolf said to the lamb, don't make the water muddy. The wolf told the lamb. You should not write told to the lamb, okay? Told the lamb, you can say commanded, ordered, even that is right. Not to make the water muddy. The wolf told the lamb not to make the water muddy. Not to make, okay? The old man said, thief, thief, catch him. The old man exclaimed, cried, to catch the thief, cried to catch the thief, or requested, or pleaded. It can be any reporting verb according to the context. Oof, what a dirty child, said the nurse. The nurse exclaimed that it was a dirty child. The accused said to the judge, let me meet my family before I die, sir. The accused requested, pleaded with the judge to let him meet his family before he died. Let him meet his family before he died. Let him, why this one, Surya, you have said let him meet with his family. No, let him meet his family before he died. Past tense, before he died. Otherwise, your answer is wrong. Surya, please check that. I told you, write in your notebooks. Shouted is also right. Yes. Any relevant reporting verb. Okay. The next one. The onlookers said, bravo, good hit, James. The onlookers cheered, shouted that it was a good hit, James. The onlookers shouted, cheered James, saying that it was a good hit. One second, oh my God, I think I should put it up in the slide itself because I keep repeating it again and again. The wolf told the lamb not to make the water muddy. Okay? Quick. If you have checked your answers, post yes so that I know you've done it. Yeah, exclaim with joy is also right. Super Chitrang. Very good. Quick. Sentence 4 again. Oh my God. The accused pleaded or requested to the judge, pleaded with the judge, requested to the judge to let him meet his family before he died. Okay. Super Kriti. That's really good. Okay, so that much for the rules, the inbuilt exercises, the the relevant sentences, the tricky sentences. I've done it completely. Okay, now I'm going to share with you a short video, a game. Just give me a minute. I had opened it, now it's not there. Just give me a minute. Yeah, here we go. I'm sharing now. You can note down this link and you can also watch it in your spare time. It's not just about reported speech alone. You have a whole range of these YouTube videos, authentic YouTube videos that you can watch. Now, let me share with you.
Hello and welcome to today's grammar game show. I'm your host, Will, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, I can't stand bad
make
grammar.
it louder.
And of course, let's not forget Leslie, our all-knowing voice in the sky.
Hello, everyone!
Tonight we're going to ask you 3 questions about
reported speech. That he said, she said grammar that's useful for gossip, rumor, hearsay, and conjecture.
Okay, now let's meet our contestants.
Hello all, my name is Bill.
And contestant number 2.
Hello, Schnookums. I'm Nana Will.
Nana Will? What are you doing here? Well, I haven't seen you since... But that was such a long time...
I came to see how you're getting on, Poppet. Your mum tells me you're doing so well. Are you wearing clean underwear?
Nana! Not cool!
Willykins, answer your Nana right now.
Well, yes, Nana. Clean-ish underwear, Nana.
Very good. Aren't you going to introduce me to your little friend?
Oh, Nana Will, this is Bill. Bill, this is Nana Will. Leslie, Nana Will, Leslie.
Hello, Nana Will.
Hello, Nana Will.
Well, can I get on now?
Yes, of course, dear. Who's stopping you?
Okay, let's get going, and don't forget, you can play along at home too. Our first round is a straight-up questions round. What are the 3 most commonly used verbs in reported speech grammar?
Welcome.
Oh, there's an ad.
Today we're at
This
Neetu
way.
and Archana Madhyar's home in Whitefield, Bangalore. The family wanted a home.
Say, tell, and ask.
Correct.
Tell me one verb pattern for say, tell, and ask.
Say something to someone. Tell someone something. Ask someone if or whether or question word.
Correct.
Final question in this round. Give me an example of say and tell.
No, I'll take this one if you don't mind, dearie. I remember when you were just a little sprite and we went to the zoo and we saw an ostrich for the first time. And you know what he said? He said it was a big chicken. He told me it was a big chicken.
Nana? Really?
Just answering the question, pumpkin.
Leslie?
Well done. Reported speech is used to inform the listener what was said by someone on a different occasion. The 3 most common reported speech verbs are say, tell, and ask. Say is commonly used without a personal pronoun. Will said it was a big chicken, while tell must be followed by one. Will told Nana Will it was a big chicken. Finally, ask is used in reported questions. Ask can be followed by a pronoun and then if or whether for a yes-no question, or a question word for a question word question.
Good work, Bill. Have 15 points for you. And 20 points for Nana Will. On to round 2. Answer this. What usually happens to the tense of a sentence when it changes from direct speech to reported speech?
It usually gets rolled back 1/10.
Correct.
Well done. Let's have a practice, shall we? I'll tell you the sentence and you give me the reported speech version. Ready? I love my Nana.
Oh, he said he loved his Nana.
Correct.
Who's been playing with my question cards?
It's a mystery, dear. Keep reading.
I wanted to be an elephant when I was a child.
He told me he had wanted to be an elephant when he was a child.
Correct.
I will always listen to Nana Will.
He said he would always listen to Nana Will.
Correct.
Well, answer this one then. One of those sentences does not need to have its tense changed in reported speech. Which one is it and why?
It's the first one. He said he loves his Nana. This is because the situation hasn't changed from when it was said. It is still true.
Correct.
Now don't test me, young man, or I'll give you a smack on the botty bot bot.
Leslie!
That's absolutely right. When changing speech from direct to reported, remember that the tense of the direct speech should be rolled back 1 step towards the past. For example, present becomes past and past becomes past perfect. However, there are 1 or 2 exceptions. Firstly, some tenses and verb types don't change, such as the past perfect and verbs like would and could. Secondly, if something which was said is still true at the time of reporting, no tense change is necessary. This is also true if the reporting verb say or tell is in the present tense.
Well done. You get 11.2
Will,
points.
before I forget, I brought you some milk.
Okay, Nana, Will, you're not supposed to come up.
Drink up, dear. Nana knows best. Well done.
Well, let's move on to our final round. Along with these tense changes... Oh, she's gone to sleep. Okay, everyone, let's... All right. Along with these tense changes, certain subjective words must also change when converted to reported speech. Have a look at these sentences and tell me which words need to change. He said, I'm here now. Shh. Yes, Bill.
He said he was there then.
Correct.
I said, I got this last Tuesday. Yes, Bill.
You said you had got that the Tuesday before.
Correct.
They said we'll be there next year. Yes, Bill.
They said they would be there the year after.
Correct.
Leslie.
Great stuff. Ugh. In speech, certain words such as pronouns, place, and time words will be relative to that context. Later, when these words are transferred into reported speech, they may need to change. So be careful.
And that brings us to the end of today's grammar game show. Let's count out the points. And the winner is... Bill! Yay! Woo! Well done. Here's what you won.
Young man, blood is thicker than water. I've combed your hair. I've taken you to school. I've even changed your nappy. So don't tell me I lost.
Nana, you're awake! Hey, how wonderful. And the winner is Nana. Well done. Here's what she's won.
It's a nice cup of tea.
We'll see you again next week where you can play for another prize. And Bill, sorry old pal, I can't play anymore.
Okay.
Nana's orders.
So that's about just to brush you up with the rules so that you do your work perfectly. Okay? Now, let me stop sharing. Yeah. Now we go to the question papers and we'll do as many as we can. Just give me a minute and I will go to the question papers. Because I have the link here. Just give me a minute. You can, meanwhile, you can recall whatever you saw in the video. That's a good lesson for you. Okay. So. Oh, it's not got copied. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, I'll stop sharing and then I will do it. Yeah. It's not getting pasted. Just give me a minute. I'm going to the link for the question papers. Yeah. Yes. Why is it not getting this? Okay. So just give me a minute. I don't know why it's not getting pasted. I have been doing it all these days. I do it in all my classes. So just give me a minute. I don't know why it's not getting pasted. Oh no. Okay. Maybe this is something that's tricky. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. I have the link in all the. Yeah. Yes, it's here too. Just a minute and refresh through your answers to see where you've been wrong and how you can remember do it best. Yeah, I got it. Yes, thank you. Yes. So now I have to share it, right? Yeah. Just give me a minute, a minute. Yes. Yeah, that's gone. That's gone. Okay. No. Yeah, I'm sharing the question paper now. Yes, we are here. Yeah, I got it. Yes. Sometimes, okay. I think we did 2 papers. I'll start from July 21 today. And we'll do as many as we can. So, you know, the first part is the law paper. Then comes the Hindi version. And then you have yeah. Yes, section B, you have comprehension, then you have note making, and here. Okay. Yeah, videos channel, it's BBC grammar quiz. You should have noted it down anyway. Before we close the class, I'll put up that too. Okay, now look at this paper. Change the following to indirect speech. He said to me, it would be nice if I could see you again. Okay. He said to me, it would be nice if I could see you again. You change it and then I'll give you the answer. Hindi language paper, no, Hindi version of the law paper. It's not Hindi language paper. Quick. Screen is blurred. Oh, no, but that's a question paper and I don't think it'll get all right. If your bandwidth is low, then I think it'll be blurred. Mine is okay here. He told me that it would be nice if he could see me again. Yes. Yes. If he could see me again. Yes. I want all of you to post. Only a few posts are coming by. Quick. If he could see me again. Yeah. Okay. So let's move on. Okay. Change the sentence from active to passive. Bring the culprit. Quick. I will give you 2 minutes. Quickly post. I want all of you to post. I will give you the answer after you do it. Hey, saw me again. Rohan, see what you've written. Now we go on to active passive and do that. Maybe I'll zoom it. Yeah, zoom it for you. Yes. Quick. No change. See, where you don't have the subject or the person, you should, especially for imperative sentences like this where you don't have, yes, super Bibu. Let the culprit be brought. Okay? You went to the reported speech. Wait, let's go one by one. Don't jump. Let the culprit be brought is for the first one. Second one, change the sentence from passive to active. 3 cleanliness campaigns will be launched by the authorities in the park. Quick. Vaishnav, that's wrong. Let the culprit be brought is the right answer. Yes, Kaustubh, you're right. Quick. Quick. Where are the others? Quick. I'm waiting for you. We'll finish at least 3 or 4 question papers. Yeah, we have enough time. Campaigns. Vishnu Vardhan, not campaigned. Campaigns. In the park. Yes, you're right. Divya, your sentence structure is wrong. Please check. Vaishnav, you say authorities will launch. Yes, you're right. The authorities will launch. Then Vishnu, you say authorities launch. No. The authorities will launch 3 cleanliness campaigns in the park. Sakshi, you say where launch. No. Please don't change the tense for active and passive. The authorities will launch 3 cleanliness campaigns in the park. That's it. In the park should also be there, Bhumika. Authorities will launch. Jia, you're asking me for the first one. Let the culprit be brought. Mohammed, let the culprit be brought. Your answer is not right. Sentence is not right. The group shouted that honesty is the best policy. Yeah, okay. Will be launching? No. Will launch. Yes. So let's move on. Now look at this. Write the sentence from active to passive. Did they like paintings in the exhibition? Yeah, this is a tricky sentence. I will say the answer only after all of you post. Gunjan, your answer is wrong. Your sentence is wrong. The group shouted that honesty is the best policy. Now we are with active and passive. Quick. Sakaldeep, would launched is wrong. Will launch is the right one. Super Shweta, your answer is right. Fantastic. I'm waiting for others to post. You won't get a better chance to do the question paper like this. So quick. Zeba, we have already moved that. We have come to active passive again. Bhumika, your sentence structure is wrong. Yeah, where the paintings in the exhibition liked by them. It's so simple. Devendra, it cannot be was because it's in plural. Paintings. Where the paintings in the exhibition liked by them. Vaishnav, your sentence structure is wrong. Devendra, your answer is wrong. Pranav, your answer is wrong. Surya, your answer is wrong. Where the paintings in the exhibition liked by them. Liked, ed. Lakshita is wrong. Jyoti is wrong. Where, see, did has to become where because do is to be verb. Where the paintings in the exhibition liked by them. That's how it needs to change. Please note it in your notebook so that you remember. Bibu, it cannot be was the paintings. It has to be where the paintings. Ardhendu, no. Sakaldeep, your answer is wrong. Surya, I called out your name. Pranav, it's wrong. Please write this question sentence in your notebooks. Did they like the paintings? Did they like paintings in the exhibition? Were the paintings in the exhibition liked by them? That's how it should be. Please write it down. Were the paintings in the exhibition liked by them? Okay, next one. Food from roadside vendor should not be eaten during COVID pandemic as a safety precaution. Do not eat food from roadside vendor during... That's a super answer, Rohin. That's correct. Surya, don't quote rules because first thing, you don't know the rules proper. Why? Give me reason why does it so? Okay. You're talking about did they like the paintings, the exhibition? Okay. Did, do, did, is, was, where are called to be verbs. Okay. That is rule number 1. Let it be. They must become them, by them. Okay. Like paintings, because by them, then it has to be liked. Okay. Paintings in the exhibition. So now how do we put it in proper sentence? Where the paintings in the exhibition liked by them. That's the only way. Exhibition must come before Rohan. Where the paintings in the exhibition liked by them. Okay, that's a sentence order. I think Surya, you understood. Okay, next one. Next one, it's quite easy, although it's a long sentence. Do not eat food from roadside vendor during COVID pandemic as a safety precaution. That's the right answer. Rohan, you're very right. Okay, the next one. Change the following sentence into indirect speech. Mr. X to the cashier. Quick. Yes, Devendra, you're right. Kruti, you're right. Ardhendu, you're right. Quick. Quick, I'm waiting for your answers. Yeah, when there's a order sentence, it has to be do not eat. That's the right way to start. Sakaldi, if he had changed for 500 rupees, not changed, then the meaning is, wrong. Mr. X asked the cashier if he had changed for 500 rupees, not if he had changed. Okay, maybe that's a typo error. It's okay, correct it. Quick, I want to see all of you posting it here. Yeah, whether he had changed for 500 rupees also right. Why, Nittal, you write exchange for 500? No, don't add words there. Quick. What is this? Whether he would have changed. Diksha, why so many words you added? Mr. X asked the cashier if he had change for 500 rupees. It's so simple. What, Rohan? I read your answer. Miss Gunjan, Mr. X asked to cashier is wrong. Mr. X asked the cashier if he had change for 500 rupees. Surya told the cashier is not okay. It has to be ask the cashier. Quick. I want to see all your posts. Come on fast. Okay, let's see if we have someone. I think we have. Yeah, here. This is a very tricky one. Come on, let's see who can do it correctly. There's only one sentence here. Activity passive. Change the sentence into active voice. Time to get next question. We have to finish this Bibu first. This sentence is very tricky. Shweta, super answer. You're right. Harnoor, no. Shweta, actually, it should not be whom. It should be who only. Who did you not like at the party? Let me repeat. Who? So many of you have written different answers. It has to be, yeah, Kaustubh, you're right. Who didn't you like? Who didn't like you? No. Who didn't you like? Diksha is okay. Whom did you not like is also okay. Oh my God, Jyoti, you're wrong. Lakshita, you're wrong. Who did you not like at the party? Or whom did you not like at the party? Both are right. Okay? That's it. So let's do one more question paper. We'll do January 21. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yes. Look at that. I'm going to wait for you. Quick. Zoom, okay. Yeah. It's not getting, I'm scared to do it because it'll start acting crankily otherwise. Yeah. Super, Diksha. Your answer is right. It's a very simple one. Nittal, you must use had. Divya, it's very clear. Oh my God, it's so bright. Ardhendu, was died is the wrong sentence. Had died is the right one. In the night, it only says, you don't have to say that night. Yeah, horse had died in the night. Quick. Okay, we move on. Let's finish this paper. Look at this. He said to him, please wait here till I return. Quick. This is also quite tricky. Horse had died is the right answer. Divya, Isha, Devendra. Devendra, yes, you read it. The horse had died. Yeah, it should be the horse had died in the night. Okay, now do this. He requested him to wait there till he returned. ED, Sakaldeep. What happened to that past tense there? Quick, I'm waiting for you. Yeah, returned. Ishan, ED. Ardhendu, it's wrong. He said to him, the pronoun is never I there. You must go by the question sentence. Yes, Rohan, you're right. Saema, you're right. Yeah. Okay, I close with this because it's already late. We just have 9 more minutes to go. And I stopped sharing the link. In the link, you have all the question papers, almost 12 question papers available. work them out. Also, work out on with your study material. The answers are there. See if you've written the right answer. If they are not right, check why they are not right. That is the learning process. And now, you better post in the chat box, what did you learn? What will you remember? And how did you like the session? Did you like the session? Was it interesting? Okay, quick. I want to see your chat box. Quick. You will say if you learn what you learned, you'll also say how you liked the session, because that is what will help us tailor. Don't just say yes, no. Say it in words that will make it interesting. Quick. Quick. And do not sign off without posting your feedback, because that's important for me. News from BBC? Yeah, listen to the BBC. You have 1 minute news, 3 minutes news, 5 minutes news. You have 30 minutes news. Just go to BBC pod. It's all freely available on the net. Just go there and watch. Yeah, quick. Video channel's name, I said BBC Game Show, reported speech. Quick. Yeah. Quick. Yes, from my side, it's over. Yeah, I told you the link. It's BBC Game Show. And that's only for 10 minutes. Sometimes it's even 8 minutes. Yeah, food from roadside. Well, that was a very easy one, although it was a long one. Yeah, even that is right. One should not eat the food, but always it's easier and it's correct with do not eat, because it's anyway an order set, it's an instruction, right? Yes, the class is over. We just have 3 more minutes, and I'm waiting for everybody's feedback because that's important for me. Question paper, go to ICAI website and type a question. Question paper. Yes, Isha, the class is over, but I am waiting for your feedback. See, without the feedback, the class never gets complete, because I must know whether I did a good job, whether I was able to connect with all of you, whether all of you understood whatever I was saying. Yes, grammar game show is there on YouTube. That's what I'm saying. It's there on YouTube. There are plenty of YouTube channels, but you must go to the authentic ones. That's what is important. Because some of them are done very randomly by unprofessionals, and therefore there might be wrong versions. So don't get into any channel that you like. Go to authentic sites like the BBC or maybe even Akashvani. What did you do to speak English correctly? I spoke a lot. Yes, Surya, I saw your feedback. Quick, we have just a minute more. Quick. என்ன சாப்பிட்டீங்க இன்னைக்கு? That's in Tamil. Yeah, as you speak, you will get yourself corrected. There is something in our brains which tells us, hey, this is right, hey, this is not right. So you better change. It's only by trial and error you get to speak. So don't worry. And by, let's see in the vocabulary chapter, and bye-bye. All the best. Yes,